Not all greats start from small beginnings. Sometimes they are born privileged, later to be taken away from them, but succeeding once again in the future. It has been a part of our daily lives, from real estate, telecommunications, air shuttle, and food. But behind a big name is a humble story from humble beginnings. All of these various industries, such as the Universal Robina Corporation, JG Summit Holdings Incorporation, Cebu Pacific Airlines, and the Robinsons Land Corporation, are owned by a 92-year-old man named John Gokongwei Jr. So, how did Gokongwei Jr. actually become who he was today? Here's the story behind how he got his wealth, his failures, and his success. John was born with a silver spoon, and their family was known to be one of the richest family in Cebu. He spent his childhood in Cebu, where his father owned a chain of movie houses, and he was the eldest of 6 children and lived in a big house in Cebu's Forbes Park. Unfortunately, at the age of 13, his father died suddenly of complications due to typhoid fever. Their movie house business collapsed and all their properties were gone. And as an eldest, John has to work to be able to help his family and to survive. This was the start on a steep climb to success. The first venture he and his mother got into was peanut roasting in the backyard of their much smaller house. However, it wasn't enough to support their daily expenses, so he opened a small stall in the market, selling good soap, candles, and thread, using his bicycle every day.
The symbol of success is actually how I started. I started at the age of 15 during the war and bought a second-hand bicycle and started pedaling to all the markets around Cebu with 30, 40 kilometers radius. When you start at the age of 15 with no experience and no capital, you learn a lot in going up. In competition, you're in charge of everything. You buy, you sell, you're the warehouse man, bookkeeper, treasurer. So you learn, you realize that with hard work, honesty, and perseverance, you can compete. And that was what I was able to do as a young boy.
In 1943, he began trading goods from Cebu to Manila, and then purchases other goods from Manila to sell in Cebu. When he turned 20, he put up a major trading and imported onions, flour, used clothing, old newspapers and magazines, and fruits from the United States. He was doing very well in trading, but he realized that trading would remain a low-margin business, and so in 1957, he constructed a hard milling plant to produce glucose and cornstarch with a loan of 500,000 pesos in China Bank to finance the project, which he named the Universal Corn Products, or also known today as the Universal Robina Corporation. By 1976, he had built significant businesses in food products anchored by a branded coffee called Blend 45. Then later on, he decided to purchase shares in San Miguel Corporation, one of the biggest corporations in the Philippines. Then in 1966, Universal Robina Corporation was established, pioneered by Cheese Curls, Chippy, potato chips under the Jack and Jill brand. In 1972 to 1973, John attended the Advanced Management Program in Harvard University. This was followed by a master's degree in Business Administration in De La Salle University. In 1980, the Gokongwei Group incorporated Robinsons Land Corporation and JG Summit Holdings. In 1994, the JG Summit Petrochemical Corporation was born. in 1995, Summit Media launched its first magazine preview as it is now the leading consumer magazine publisher in the Philippines. One of the challenges that John has also encountered was when he decided to start an airline in Cebu City, which is now known as the Cebu Pacific Airlines. He wanted every Filipino to fly with low cost but great value and affordable ticket price. In 2003, he established Digital Mobile Philippines Incorporation and spent nearly $800 million for its mobile carrier Sun Cellular, which is the third largest mobile operator in the Philippines at that time, before selling it to the PLDT Group for $1.7 billion. And in 2004, they launched C2, the green tea drink that is now popular in the Philippines. And now, John Gokongwei Jr. is the third richest man in the Philippines, and he wasn't able to reach his dreams without his determination. Gokongwei once said that have the determination to bounce back in life without ever quitting.